global cryptocurrency market is pretty much unmoved as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most of the altcoins still continue to move in the consolidation trajectory that they've had for almost 2 to 3 months now. Hi everyone, welcome back to Voice of Crypto's daily news wrap where we talk about all things crypto, blockchain, and Web 3.0. In today's video, we will be taking a look at some of the top trends in the cryptocurrency market and the top news emerging from the blockchain and Web3 space. Before we take a look at the top news, let's take a quick look at the global cryptocurrency market cap, which stood at 841 billion US dollar. It was down by 1.72% over the last day, even though Bitcoin and Ethereum were noting slight gains on their hourly chart. On the daily chart, Bitcoin was down by 0.99% and Ethereum was down by 1.8%. Ethereum and Bitcoin were both down by 1.65 and 3% on the weekly charts. We can clearly see that Bitcoin and Ethereum's price trajectory has been largely unmoved, while a lot of cryptocurrency enthusiasts imagine or predict Bitcoin to reach above the 20,000 US dollar mark before the end of this year. It seems like a highly unlikely scenario, unless, of course, the 20,000 Bitcoin price comes as a Christmas gift for cryptocurrency holders. But until then, Bitcoin largely moved in the same range bound trajectory. A look at the top altcoins suggested that BNB was down by 4.4%. On the daily chart, it was down by over 5%, almost 6% on the weekly chart. One reason behind the fall of BNB's price could be the tensions between the US Justice Department and Binance, which have emerged of late. We will talk about how CZ seems to be in deep trouble, or at least for the time being. XRP was down by 2.9% on the daily. Dogecoin was down by a massive 8% on the daily chart and 15% on the weekly. Cardano was down by 2% on the daily and 6.4% on the weekly. The 10th largest coin by market cap, Polygon, was down by 2.7% on the daily and over 5% on the weekly. We can clearly see that a lot of these altcoins aren't able to make strides in the upward direction. This is largely due to Bitcoin and Ethereum's constrained price movement. One of the biggest news in the market was coming from CZ and Binance. Like we have said in the previous videos, CZ never fails to disappoint the market and always manages to stay in the news. Yet another crypto news update from Reuters showed that the US Justice Department is split over charging Binance as the crypto world falters. There have been split between the US Department of Justice prosecutors and Binance. 4 people familiar with the matter have told Reuters. The investigation, which was based around Binance's compliance with the US anti-money laundering and law sanctions, had been on since the 2018. But will this case move towards charging Binance's CEO CZ with certain criminal offenses is something that certain criminal charges is something that we are yet to see. For now, however, they are facing some troubles on the regulatory front. A lot of Web3 centric organizations are also making their exit from the US market as the larger environment around cryptocurrencies remains to be uncertain. In another news, cryptocurrency holder and trader who goes by the name of Max has said that the 10,000 to the 14,000, the 10K to 14K range would be max pain for majority of Bitcoin holders because most of these holders are prepared for it. The real max pain range would be around the US dollar 500 range for months. He said that most people will end up eroding a large portion of their capital by overtrading around this range of the 10,000 to 14,000 range by only gaining close to 2% price. So this essentially means that the current range in which Bitcoin this largely means that the current range of 10,000 to 14,000 isn't max pain for Bitcoin holders, at least not for the time being. Moving on, there were certain rumors in the market about the Ripple versus SEC case, and a lot of those rumors said that Charles Hoskinson has said that the case will be settled by 15th of December. David Gokhshtein, the founder of Gokhshtein Media, said that Charles Hoskinson believes Ripple will settle their case by 15th of December. However, Charles Hoskinson has called out to David and said that this is in fact fake news, and Charles Hoskinson himself quoted the rumors that he had heard that the case would be settled around the same date. He is not a believer, he's not a staunch believer that the case will in fact end on this certain date. A positive news comes from the Argentinian government, where Argentina is looking up to blockchain technology. In fact, Argentina is set to set up a national committee for blockchain technology. It has also said that blockchain technology can help in public audits and citizen identification. This could be a big step for the advancements of blockchain technology coming from a country like Argentina. Before we wrap today's episode, we will take a quick look at the top gainers of the day. And while there weren't many gainers on 12th of December, Toncoin surely led the way in terms of gains, with over 5% gains on the daily chart and over 11% gains on the weekly chart. Bitcoin SV was second in terms of gains, with over 4% gains on the daily chart and over 7% gains on the weekly chart. Apecoin gained over 4% on the daily and over 5% on the weekly. Dash was making a little bit of strides with 2.2% gains. However, the larger tone being bearish, there were more losers than gainers. Flow blockchain's Flow token was down by over 9%. Chiliz was down by 8.99%. Trust Wallet token saw a 9%, over 9% fall in the last one day. Aptos was down by over 8%. Osmosis, Dogecoin, and EOS was down by 8.73%, 8%, and 6.59% respectively. Axie Infinity and CeeLo also noted 6 and 5% losses on the daily chart. Near Protocols, Near token was down by over 5%. ICP, Internet Computer, was down by over 5%. Synthetics and Algorand also noted over 5% losses. 1inch Networks token was down by over 5%. Most of the tokens in the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap were in fact losing in terms of their daily price chart. So with the larger environment still shaky, where price action will go is something that remains to be seen. But for more such action-backed updates from the cryptocurrency, blockchain and Web3 market, stay tuned to Voice of Crypto, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like our content. Also, if you loved today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you tomorrow with more such updates. Until then, bye-bye.